Hi everyone, how are you? This is Africa. Today's video is going to be a discussion video. I want to encourage anyone that has kids with natural hair to make a response video. Please make a response video or leave a comment. What do you do when your kid comes up to you and they basically tell you that they are being made fun at school because of their hair? How do you deal with it? In the Spanish channel, I responded to a video with the same discussion. It was a girl that I follow, one of the channels I follow in the Spanish natural hair community. And she has two little girls, and one of her girls is 5 years old. And she said that her little girl told her, "Mommy, how about we do something? How about in summer, during summer break, I can have my hair out. And then when school is back in, can you go ahead and," I don't know what to translate it to, kind of saying, "Can you go ahead and tuck it in or braid it up," something like that. Kind of saying she doesn't want to wear it out because she's embarrassed, because she said, "Because the kids make fun of me at school." It's really heartbreaking to hear this, but it's not surprising to me. I mean, we all know, depending on the community where you grew up, that if we did not grow up in a community where at school there were all black kids, if you were in a mixed community, you had to deal with having nicknames, having bullies make fun of your hair. And I wanna give my opinion about the matter. When I was little, even though at the beginning, from kindergarten to middle school, I actually went to a school where there were all black kids, I still was made fun of my hair. I had natural hair, was really big and really long, like twice or 3 times as long as what I have it now. And it was beautiful in retrospect when I think about it. My mom did a really good job of keeping my hair healthy and beautiful. And I still got made fun because I remember my mom she wasn't too creative about the style she used to make on my hair. She used to just part it out on fourth and do huge braids, like 4 braids. Not just braids, but kind of like the little, like, kind of imagine just like big twists, like 4 twists, something like that. But instead of using twists, you use a thread, because that's what is common in Africa. And so she used a thread, and people always make fun of me, not people, kids. And in retrospect, it's like, I don't know why they made fun of me. It's like most of the kids that made fun of me had really short and healthy hair, or they had a straight and thin, but they made fun of me, and I don't know why I felt so self-conscious about it, but I did. And I used to go back to my mom and say, "Mom, they're making fun of my hair." And I remember she would tell me, "Well, don't listen to them. Is their hair, can their hair do this? Can they do braids like this?" And she was trying to like make me feel better about myself, and it worked. She always, whenever she did my hair, my auntie and my mom, when they did my hair, they would always be complimenting me and saying like, "Oh, your hair is so beautiful. Your hair is so long. Oh my God, it's so beautiful." I was 5 or 6. We're talking about when I was 5 or 6, and it worked. I remember my self-esteem grew so much that back a couple years later at school, I wouldn't take the bullying about my hair anymore. Whenever someone made fun of my hair or something, I remember I had never been like a brave kid that will like respond or reply back to like someone that's bullying them or saying something mean. But I remember just in my head I would think, "You're making fun of my hair because you're jealous," or whatever. I wouldn't feel bad anymore. The bullying and the jokes wouldn't work anymore. Then at some point, you know, once I became a teenager, I did give in into wanting to have the straight hair. But at least for my young years, it worked. And I honestly, I don't know if you are a person that have kids and you do relax their hair at a young age. Not trying to offend you or anything. I mean, you do with your kids whatever you want to do with your kids, obviously. But I feel like it's so crucial at that age when they're younger, because at that moment, if you instill the confidence in them that their hair is beautiful, and you make them feel that even though their hair might be different and not the norm, it's beautiful and it's original and it's a gift from their, you know, from you and their dad and their genes, they'll feel proud of it. I mean, it depends. It also depends on you know, how you feel about your natural hair. Obviously, if you were wearing natural hair in the first place or not. So it also depends on that, obviously, because I understand that a lot of us as adults, we're still trying to deal with learning how to accept our hair, how to deal with the rest of the world not accepting it, and it's hard when we're still learning for us to teach our kids something we don't really know ourselves. But still, I think it is really important to instill that confidence in them instead of running to the quick solution, which is straighten and relax their hair, because what you're doing is putting off the issue. You know, yes, you relax their hair, they won't have to deal with the bullying and the jokes at that moment, but at some point in their life they will have to deal with having to confront the fact that they don't accept their hair or other people don't accept their hair. Having to answer the question, is my hair really beautiful? Is it really not beautiful? Are these people in the wrong for not liking my hair and making me feel that it's not, you know, acceptable? Anyways, one of the topics or one of the things that comes up sometimes is that some kids might in class tell the teacher, "Oh, teacher, I can't see because of her hair. Her hair is too big and I can't see." If that ever happens, if that ever happens, oh my God, make sure you go talk to the teacher and make sure they don't put your child in the back of the class just because of her hair. That's like, don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. But that's something that might come up. Then another thing that might come up is the fact that they'll give her names. You know, they'll have little nicknames for her. And for that one, I think the only way to deal with it is to have talks with your kids about respect, about the fact that giving someone a nickname is not, even if it's about their hair or about their skin color, about their weight, about, you know, how sloppy they are, whatever reason, giving someone a nickname is just disrespectful, period. So that they understand that they shouldn't feel bad. They should just feel sorry for those kids that are disrespectful, that unfortunately their parents haven't shown them to not be disrespectful, and that so that if they're being called a name, they don't feel bad. They just feel like, I feel sorry for you because, you know what, you're just disrespectful. Obviously it's difficult for a kid to really be able to be so strong and take it that way. But like I said, at some point when I got made fun of my hair, because my mom did a good job at instilling that confidence in me, even though I didn't reply back, I wasn't brave enough to reply back to the kids because I don't like conflict. I would still kind of just feel like, just brush it off and feel like, whatever, they're just being jealous, you know, they're just being rude. So you want to be able to at least get them to that point where they feel like, you know, whatever, that's not true what they're saying, they're just being rude. Say is that as parents, the responsibility is to try to instill the confidence in your kid, trying to tell them about respect, trying to tell them there's nothing wrong with their hair. It's almost like running and relaxing their hair because they're being made fun of. To me, it's almost like if your kid told you that they will be made fun of their skin color because of their skin color, and you went and bleached their skin. And some people might think that's not the same, but almost I see it like that. I see it as if your kid said, "Mom, I'm being made fun because I'm black," and you said, "Okay, honey, let's go ahead and bleach you and make you a little bit white or, you know, lighter skin so you won't be made fun of." No, you don't react that way. You just tell them, well, that's wrong. The people that are making fun of you are just rude, you know, and, you know, it's pretty subjective. I mean, you still have to be realistic and honest to them and tell them not everyone is going to like your type of hair. Not everyone likes the same things. So they have the right to not like something, but that doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean that because they don't like it, that thing is bad or whatever, you know. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm rambling at this point. Please leave a comment if you have kids. Let me see what you think. how you deal with your kids. If you have ever had a kid of yours come up with that issue, how you deal with that. Obviously, braiding their hair in little small braids might be a solution for a while, but I think the best idea is to, you know, teach them about the natural hair, teach them how to make it beautiful. Not how to make it beautiful, it's already beautiful. How to manage it, how to style it in the styles that are beautiful to her, that she likes. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anything. I just wanted to go ahead and open up the discussion. Please go ahead and comment. Please go ahead and say what you think about this, okay? I know a lot of you out there have kids with natural hair, or without, you know. Just tell me what your kids are saying, and as a mom, how you deal with it, okay? All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.